Within the glittering, ever-evolving universe of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, few events have reshaped the family dynamic and their television empire as profoundly as Caitlyn Jenner's transition in 2015. Kim Kardashian, the astute businesswoman and reality TV trailblazer at the helm of much of the family's public narrative, has revisited this seismic shift with a candor that underscores its lasting ripples. Speaking on a recent episode of a popular talk show, Kim delved into how this personal metamorphosis not only tested the bonds of blood and chosen family but also injected fresh vitality into Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the cultural juggernaut that ran for an astonishing 20 seasons. The revelation came during a candid exchange where Kim marveled at the show's improbable longevity. "We shot the pilot and had no idea what it would turn into, but 20 years on it is still going," she shared, her tone a blend of awe and amusement. The series, which debuted as a fly-on-the-wall glimpse into the lives of Kris Jenner and her brood, morphed into a billion-dollar phenomenon, spawning spin-offs, endorsements, and a blueprint for modern fame. Kim attributed much of its endurance to the organic drama that unfolded on camera, quipping, "The shows write themselves. Once, when we wondered what might happen next, my stepdad turned into a woman and there were 2 more seasons right there." It's a line delivered with Kim's signature blend of humor and hindsight, acknowledging how Caitlyn's journey became a ratings goldmine while humanizing the family's vulnerabilities. This isn't mere retrospective banter. Kim has been unpacking the emotional layers of that era across multiple platforms. In a heartfelt podcast appearance, when pressed on the family's most public trial, she zeroed in on the transition without hesitation. "I think that my mom didn't know how to handle it," she confessed, painting a vivid picture of Kris Jenner's turmoil. As the matriarch who had built an empire on blending stepfamilies into a cohesive brand, Kris faced an existential unraveling. The man she had married in 1991, the Olympic gold medalist Bruce Jenner, had been a pillar of their blended brood, father figure to Kim, Kourtney, Khloe, and Rob, and biological dad to Kendall and Kylie. His decision to live authentically as Caitlyn shattered that foundation, thrusting the family into uncharted emotional territory. Kim's recounting is laced with empathy for her siblings. "Imagine Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner are like losing their father in their mind," she said, capturing the profound grief of 2 young women grappling with identity and loss. At the time, Caitlyn's approach was abrupt, a public coming out via a Vanity Fair cover that stunned the world and blindsided her family. "And at that time, Caitlyn wasn't very open with us about her transition and just kind of came out with it," Kim explained. "So we had lots of different mixed emotions." The revelation arrived not as a gentle unfolding but as a bombshell, forcing the Kardashians to process publicly what many families navigate in private. The transitions broadcast on Keeping Up amplified every nuance. The tears, the tense dinners, the awkward interviews, turning personal growth into primetime spectacle. Kim described the family's collective uncertainty. "I know Khloe Kardashian was super emotional and upset about it. Khloe, known for her fierce loyalty, struggled with the betrayal of secrecy, her reactions raw and unfiltered. The entire clan found themselves in a crash course on gender identity, fumbling through terminology and support. We're learning this all for the first time and then we want to be supportive for our little sisters, trying to be supportive for my mom that's now getting a divorce and making sure we don't say anything super offensive," Kim recalled. Questions like, "What does this mean and what is this term and what is this?" hung in the air, met with a collective vow to tread carefully amid the cameras. "We didn't really know anything," Kim admitted, "so we just had to kind of figure it out and we did it all on camera." This transparency, while messy, became the show's lifeblood. The episodes chronicling Caitlyn's surgeries, name change, and evolving relationships drew record viewings, blending education with entertainment. It humanized transgender experiences for millions, even as critics decried the sensationalism. For the family, it was a crucible. Kris's divorce filing marked the end of a 24-year marriage, while the sisters rallied, hosting interventions and wardrobe makeovers that symbolized acceptance. The impact extended far beyond ratings. Caitlyn's story elevated the show's discourse, tackling identity in ways that resonated culturally. Kim, ever the synthesizer, credits it with extending the series' run, providing plotlines that mirrored societal shifts. Yet, she underscores the human cost, the late-night talks, the therapy sessions off camera. Today, relations have thawed. Caitlyn attends family events sporadically, her presence a testament to time's healing. Kim's reflections honor that complexity, celebrating growth while owning the pain. In retrospect, the transition was a pivot point, transforming Keeping Up from lighthearted escapism to a chronicle of real evolution. It affirmed the Kardashians' knack for turning trials into triumphs, their resilience the true star. As Kim looks back, her words bridge past and present, reminding us that family, like fame, is forged in the fire of unforeseen change.